Here is a Dayton high velocity fan. It's made by Dayton Manufacturing Company. I'm surprised it's still around. I thought that name was just acquired by Lasco, but apparently not. The original Dayton company. That's obviously still around. That's what it said on the information. So we're going to take this thing out and see what Dayton is doing today. Glad to see them still around. I never had a Dayton fan before, so this is the first one. It looks more like a 12-inch. They claimed on eBay that it was, or Ripoff. They claimed it was a ripoff because I paid almost like freaking $80 for something that's not even really worth all that. But anyways, they claim that it's a 16-inch high velocity fan. I can tell you right now, just by looking at this box, it looks more like a 12-inch. There's no way this thing is a 16-inch. A 16 would have been much bigger. It would have been a much bigger box if it was a true 16-inch. So they lied about that. It is a 12-inch. So we're going to pull it out and see what we're dealing with. So here we go. And let's open it up and see what we're dealing with. So, yep, Amazon and eBay has a tendency to lie and false advertise all the time. It's interesting how we continue to go to these stores and get their stuff. So, it's just sad to see them lying about stuff. If it's a 16-inch, then it's a true 16-inch. It would have been in a bigger box than this. But if it's a 12, this is about the right size box that a 12-inch will come in. But it is what it is. This is not a rant video, so let's go ahead and open it up and let's see what we got. Enjoy the video. You should be happy. Another fan video. Here we go. Hey, Yuri. Pause the video. Pause the video. Pause. I apologize for the inconvenience. Talking to my sister. Let's get back to fan here and see what we're dealing with. This fan is well made. There's no imperfections. It is definitely a 12-inch and not a 16-inch. They lied about it being a 16. It's interesting how they can lie to people about that, and then people will buy it, and when they get it and pull it out of the package, it turns out, oh, it's not no 16-inch. It's too small to be a 16. It's a 12-inch. They lied about it. Whatever. Still a good fan. So here we go with another 12-inch. Unlike that other one I showed you, that Value Tech. It's very similar to that. It does have pretty cool looking fan blades on it. It's very similar to that fan I used to have. I think it was called Cool Flow or something like that. So I hope it's not no weak fan. I trust that it's not. It's a 12, but it is what it is. So I'm kind of glad that it's a 12 and not really a 16, because 16 is a little bit too big for the studio, especially when I don't have that much room. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this on the table, and then we're going to record it. So I'll get you guys back when it's on the table. I failed to mention that it comes with this wall unit. If you want to hang it on the wall, just like how the other one came, that Value Tech. The Value Tech actually came with this as well. So now I have two wall packages if I want to put it on the wall, which I'm clearly not going to do that, but I'll go ahead and keep it. I will admit that it is kind of hard to see the fan blade spin because obviously there's black in the silver fan housing, or as Jordan would like to call it, apparatus. So I got that word from him. So, in the silver apparatus. Okay. The fan blades are black. So I'm pretty sure you can see them, but here you go. Let's go ahead and run this thing. See what we got. It's a 12 inch, not a 16 inch. They lied about it being a 16, but it's a 12. 12s are still good as long as it has a lot of power. This is a Dayton, so let's see what we got. Low, medium, and now full power. And for a 12-inch fan, this thing is moving a tremendous amount of air. So I would say don't let the size of the fan deceive you. It is moving a lot of air. A lot of air. It's right up there with a 20-inch fan almost, or like maybe even a 14 or an 18. First time ever having a Dayton fan. This company's been around forever. It's interesting how they're still around today, like Lasco. And so, I don't know who told me that Lasco acquired the name. Obviously they didn't, because the company that's behind this name is still around. It said Dayton Manufacturing Company, so obviously that's them. If someone knows more about them than I do, I guess you can correct me in the comments, but the bottom line is this thing is moving a crap load of air for a 12-inch fan. So it's definitely driving those blades, I can tell you that much. I think the amperage, if I read correctly, the amperage is 0.6 amps or 0.0 amps, or whatever you want to call it, 0.06 amps. Yeah. Or in today's terminology, it would just say like 0.6 amps. That's what it is. So for 0.6 amps, that's about like what, maybe close to 90 watts, something like that. It's quite powerful. 12-inch fans like this are sort of weak. This thing is strong. I'll definitely do his job, keep the room cool. Alright, let's see the spin down time. This is from a startup, fresh from the manufacturer. So like any fan, the oil has to take time to break in. And there you go. You don't expect it to be like this long spin down time. You got to run it for a while and let the oil kind of like get into the bearings and all that. So that's what we're going to do. So that's why the spin down was like it is. It's the first time being ran since leaving the manufacturer, the factory. Well, there's my Dayton 12-inch high velocity fan, although eBay lied about the size. I could tell, I knew that was a 12-inch right away when I saw the box. I said, there's no way this thing could be a 16. But there you go. So there's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Another fan video for everybody. You're going to see more of this real soon. Thanks for watching. The Fan Man and out. I forgot one more thing. I forgot to mention that the balance on this fan is within reasonable air margin. It's well balanced. I don't even know if I even said that right, but whatever. It's well balanced. It's not perfect, but it's well balanced. It's reasonable. Barely feel any type of vibration. There's no resonation through the table. Very, very little. Not even enough to say it's out of balance. And off camera, I did it on all 3 speeds. So yeah, it is well balanced. Okay, that was about it. I just wanted to let you guys know that the fan is somewhat well balanced. Way better than most fans. So Dayton did a good job. I'm not the Fan Man now.